I'm telling my brother, I'm like, oh, please go get your brother. She don't even realize I'm fresh home from the joint. I'm ready to send somebody to the gates. You know what I'm saying? Go get him, please. Welcome back to another episode of the Chronicles of Mike Murphy. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Hey, before we go any further, please do me a favor. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment. Tell a friend and tell a friend, because any way that you can help contribute to growing the audience on my channel, I greatly appreciate it. As I said it before, I'll say it again. Without you, there is no me, and for that, I'm forever thankful, man. Today is Friday. Let's start the weekend off right. Today's episode, I'm taking y'all back to 2007. Now, listen, I don't have a name for the episode, not yet. I'll figure it out later, but I don't have one right now. But basically, it's about how my girl did me dirty. I end up knocking the dude out in front of my girl and everything tied back in. So do with that information as you will, but that's what the story is about. We're going back to '07, springtime, right? The year prior, I just got a divorce. The divorce wasn't bad, but what she did to me in a relationship had me damaged. I ain't gonna lie, I was traumatized. I was bitter. I was hating women for a hot 6-7 months. I hated life, you know what I'm saying? Like, shorty did me crazy. That's another story for another day, and I'm sure I'll share that with y'all eventually, but let's stay focused on what's going on right now. So me going through that horrible relationship, that marriage, I didn't even trust women. I didn't want to be in a relationship. I kind of hated women. I wanted to just smash and dash and just keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? My heart was hurting. So the springtime is coming up at '07. I'm getting out the military in a couple of months in August, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm starting to warm up to the idea, like maybe I'll consider another relationship, right? So I'm open to it. If I see the right thing, maybe I'll, see what's up. So one day I'm at my desk, I'm scrolling the World Wide Web on the most popping social media platform going at the time, MySpace. Shout out Tom. I'm on MySpace or whatever. Ding, I get a little message. I open it up. It's a shorty flirting with me. She says something along the lines like, why ain't I never seen you around, handsome? Where you be at? I'm like, oh, handsome? You talking to me? Okay. But I'm a little skeptical, right? Because I don't know if I told y'all the story before. Like a month or two before that, I got catfished by somebody acting like Vanessa Simmons, Rev Run's daughter. They reached out to me flirting with me like they wanted me. I don't know why I thought Vanessa Simmons from Run's house would be reaching out to me on MySpace to get me. Like, I don't know how delusional I was, but I was falling for it. Ended up getting catfished. So when this shorty's messaging me, I'm like, let me stay alert, stay alive, see what's going on, right? The next message said, don't let me find out I got to drive up East Hills and bag you or something like that. I was like, oh. So now I know it's real because she knew the neighborhood. I'm like, yo, I ain't from East Hills. I'm from Garfield. But you can come to Garfield and bag me. She was like, oh, I might just do that. That's right around the corner. I live in Stanton Heights. Them two neighborhoods touch. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you though. I was like, I'm in the army right now. I'm stationed in Texas. So I ain't gonna be home for another couple of, 5-6 months or whatever. But I like you, you know what I'm saying? I like what I'm seeing. Oh, let's exchange numbers. So we swap numbers, right? She liking the army shit. She like, oh, I like a man in uniform, all that. She gassing me. My head bigger than what it is right now. I know y'all probably can't believe that, but it was. I was feeling myself. Now we texting and talking every day, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, damn, I really like shorty. So at some point, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fly you down to Texas and you can kick it with me for like the weekend or whatever you want. She's like, cool. So I fly her out. And I don't know Diddy stuff. You know what I'm saying? No trafficking. I gotta say that because they be giving the Rico out now for bringing the joints to another city for the fun. Nah. So I fly her out. We kicking it. Chemistry's amazing. We hit it off right away. The sex is good. The energy, everything. We liking each other. You know what I'm saying? Little Godiva chocolate thing. I was liking it. I'm like, damn, I like this joint. She go back home. Now we official. This is wifey now. So we kicking it heavy. At the time, her and her daughter was living with her mom. She was trying to save up her bread to get her own spot. And when I got out the army, I knew I was going home to live with my uncles. I didn't want to stay there too long, but I knew I needed to stay somewhere till I found a place. So I don't know why I came up with this brilliant idea. I say, yo, shorty, you looking for a spot? I'm going to be looking for a spot. Why don't we just get a spot together? Young dudes, I highly discourage you from doing that. Do not recommend. I didn't really know that woman that well. So just moving in and taking on such a serious commitment like that with a person You only physically been around for 3 days. Not the smartest idea, but I was with it. You know what I'm saying? Toxic, but I'm here for it. So I'm like, we can get a spot. She's like, oh, I'm with that. I said, all right, do this. You go find a spot. I gave her the budget because I'm like, I'm gonna pay for it. You go find a spot within this budget, this amount. If you like it, get the paperwork, whatever. I'll send you the bread for the deposit, the first month, all that. We'll move in. When I come home, we already had a spot set up. She's like, cool. She started looking around, looking around. She's like, oh, I found a perfect spot for us. I like it. It's nice. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right. I sent her 2 bands, 2 racks, sent it to her, right? I don't know why I didn't think to ask, yo, where's the spot at? Let me see pictures of the spot. I just trusted that she was a woman and she was going to have us somewhere cozy. Nah, she was trying to get us to move into this row house in a rival neighborhood right on the main drag. Big traffic, exposed to everybody in a hood that don't like the hood I'm from, in a row house like one of them joints in Philly or Baltimore. I'm like, you're bugging out. When she finally sent me the pictures, I said, don't you sign a goddamn thing. We is not moving in there. You crazy. Hold on to the money. I'll be in charge of this now. When I get home, we'll go find a place together. I don't trust you, your judgment no more. She laughed like, all right, cool. I'll hold on to the money. You want me to send it back? I'm like, nah, just hold it. Because I think I Western Union it to her. For y'all YNs, that was before Cash App and Zelle and all that. So it was like a fee. I'm like, I don't want you to send it back. We got to pay another fee. Just hold it. I trust you. She like, cool. I remember at some point she wanted a gift, a bag or some shoes or something. I was like, yeah, just take it out of that money. Take this much out, 500 or whatever. Spend that on you. Oh, can I? Yeah, I got you, babe. Cool. So now the apartment thing is on hold. At some point, an ex-girlfriend of mine calls me. Like, yo, how you doing, Mike? Oh, I'm good. We homies though, so it ain't like just an ex. She's like, yo, you mess with so-and-so. I'm like, yeah. She's like, all right, well, I'm gonna keep it real with you. She messing with your man, homie cuz. Now, me and dude was friends. He's a little bit older than me. We used to hustle together, all that. It's like my man, but it's not like a dude that I talk to every single day on the phone or whatnot. So he wouldn't even know I'm messing with her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you sure? She was like, I saw him out at the bar. He tells me the whole story. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna hit her up about it. She's like, bet. So when I hit my girl up, I'm like, yo, my homie just called me. And I said homie to throw off the trail that it was a girl telling me this. I'm like, my homie just hit me and said, you was out with my mans. You know, that's my homie, right? She's like, no, I wasn't. I'm like, you sure? She's like, no, we was out, but I wasn't with him. I was with my cousin. He trying to get on my cousin. So yeah, he bought our drinks and he paid for us to get in because he better if he want her. I was like, oh, okay, maybe the person saw it wrong. She was like, yeah, it was so-and-so. Said the girl's name. I'm like, nah, I wasn't, but she definitely got it right. She was like, no, it was so-and-so. She saw me. She was talking to me. That's who told you. I'm like, that wasn't her that told me, but all right, cool. I said, let me tell you this. That's my man's. I don't even know if he knows that we mess around or not, whatever. If y'all did something, if y'all was doing something, whatever, if y'all didn't, cool, whatever. What I'm telling you right now is don't ask, don't tell, no harm, no foul. Whatever happens from today before is done with. I'm coming home in a couple of months. It's over with. So if y'all was doing something, cut it off. If he wasn't, cool. She's like, you ain't got nothing to worry about because I would never do nothing with him. He like my cousin. I'm like, all right, cool, boom. I move on with the relationship. I come home. We still looking for spots yet, but we it's on hold for a little second. You know what I mean? So I'm kicking it with her. Everything is good, right? She worked a 3 to 11 at like a nursing home, like a care facility. 3 in the afternoon, 11 at night. She lived, excuse me, her and her daughter live with her mom. Like I said to you earlier, she's trying to save to get her own spot. Sometimes her job would ask her to work a double, so she'd have to work overnight. But when she worked overnight, she wouldn't get off work in time with the traffic to get back home to get her daughter to school in time. So sometimes her mom would do it, whatever, but her mom worked too. So I was like, yo, if your mom get her ready, I'll scoop her in the morning and take her to school for you if you want to work a double whenever you want to do that. I ain't doing that. I ain't working. She was like, you would do that? I'm like, yeah, you my girl. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude that if I mess with a woman and she got children, I'm looking at them children like they're macho and treat them the same. Some people don't like messing with women at children at all. And that's their choice. But that's not what this conversation is about. What I'm saying is, if I'm with you and you got kids, the kids is good. So I'm like, that's what it is. She's like, damn, you really stepping up? I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. She's like, cool. So on the day she work a double, I take her daughter to school. One night she hits me. Yo, they want me to work a double. Can you get her to school in the morning? I'm like, yeah, cool, I got you. She's like, bet. Get up in the morning, I take her daughter to school, I come home, boom. Later on that day, I say, yo, babe, I gotta drop my car off at this shop. So let's just say that was a Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'm like, I gotta take my car to the shop. The shop is right by your job. I want to drop it off there, then drop you off at work, and I need to use your car while you at work, and I'll come pick you up. She's like, cool. So Wednesday morning, I take her daughter to school. Wednesday afternoon, we drop the cars off. I drop her off and come home. Wednesday evening, I'm driving through the hood. I see my homegirl. I ain't seen her since I've been home. I'm like, oh, what up? We childhood friends. What's good with you? We talking or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. She, oh, we kicking it or whatever. Now, my homegirl that I grew up with, her boyfriend at the time and her baby's dad is roommates and best friends with the dude that may or may not have been messing with my chick. But they're both my homies, but they're roommates. So when I'm talking to this girl, at some point, she asked me, like, how's your love life? Oh, I'm like, yeah, got a little shorty. We about to get a spot together. Boom, boom, boom. She's like, oh, do I know her? Is she someone from around here? I'm like, you might know her. I don't know. Her name is boom, boom, boom. And her face is like, oh, hold on. Wait, that's her car, right? That you driving. I'm like, hey, how you know? She's like, she got box braids or whatever. She described her hairstyle. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay. I was like, why? You know her? She's like, no, I ain't here to ruin no happy homes. I said, nah, 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 nah. You need to tell me whatever it is you know, because you my homie since we was little kids. Don't do that. You don't know that girl. Your loyalty's with me. She's like, all right, Mike, but you gotta promise you'll never say nothing. You won't involve me because my boyfriend that killed me, he found out I said something. I'm like, nah, it's good. What's up? She was like, last night, Tuesday night, she stayed the night with him. I'm like, you sure? Because she was working a double last night. She was like, no, she wasn't. I'm like, she's like, she was in that car. Her hair was done like this. I'll tell you what time she got to the house, pulls out her phone, looks at the call log. 11:42, she called. She was there. You know how I know? Because my boyfriend called me and said, yo, me and my man had to run out, let his shorty in the door. It was like a buzzer door. She was like, so that's when he called me and I went and let her in. And me and her talked for like 30, 40 minutes before they both got back. Then me and him went to our room and then they went to their room. She left in the morning. I'm like, yo, what? So I look at my call log. I see the text message is like maybe at like 9:30, like, hey, babe, they want me to work a double. Is that cool? I'm like, yeah. Then she called me at 11:40 saying, babe, I just stepped out for a second. I just wanted to call you and say hi. We've been real busy or whatever. I just wanted to make sure everything was good tomorrow, you know, my daughter, whatever. Everything's good. I'm like, yeah, I told you I got you. And I had done it plenty of times. So why she was calling to like verify that it was good was weird. But I didn't think none of it. I'm like, nah, we good. She was like, all right, babe, I'm gonna run back in here. We're busy, but I just wanted to, you know, touch base with you. I'm like, cool. She hangs up with me and must have just called him like, yo, I'm outside. And he called, you know, told his boy, like, yo, tell your girl to open the door for Shorty. So she's getting cracked by homie. I'm thinking she working a double. I'm getting up early in the morning, sleep in my eyes, taking her kid to school. So when I found that out, I'm like, thank you so much. I pick her up in her whip after she gets off. This is Wednesday night. I don't say nothing. I just get in the ride. She's like, yo, you don't want to drive? I was like, nah, just drop me off, yo. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, yo, just drop me off. I'm not, yo, it's over. What you mean it's over? What's wrong with you? What are you talking about? I say, you know what you did? Don't even play that victim shit with me. Like it's over. Just drop me off. The relationship's over. You go mess with dude. She like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, do I gotta say it? So I tell her, yo, you was with him last night. Da, da, da. My man's told me I made up another. Da, da, da. She's like, now she don't even know me and that girl's cool, so she's never thinking that. I'm like, my man's told me, da, 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 he saw you. She's like, nah. I'm like, what you mean, nah? You wouldn't even be arguing with me. You'd be like, how would he see me if I'm at work? Caught you. Oh my God. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She confesses to everything. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Right. Now, that's my man to this day. It never came out that he knew he was like cracking my shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like she knew that was my man, but I don't know if she ever told him, he ever knew. So I never looked at her like, damn, dog, you foul for that. Because it never came to the light that he knew and was doing it anyways. I knew she knew. That was it. So I break out with her. She's arguing with me. You're not breaking on me. I love you. We're staying together. We're supposed to get a house. I'm like, yo, it's over, shorty. So eventually I start calling her out of her name. So she's threatening me like, I'm getting my brother. You want to call me the B word? I'm telling my brother. I'm like, oh, please go get your brother. She don't even realize I'm fresh home from the joint. I'm ready to send somebody to the gates. You know what I'm saying? Go get him, please. Because I can't take my anger out on you because you're a woman. I wouldn't gladly take it out on him. So now she's telling me her brother is looking for me. Cool. So a couple of nights go by, whatever, a week, whatever. We out at the club, partying or whatever. Now we going to the food spot, like the after hour spot where everybody eat. It's open till like 4 or 5 in the morning. It's called the O. It's closed now. but it's Originals Hot Dog. It's a staple in Pittsburgh forever. You know what I'm saying? It's right by the University of Pitt. It's booming. That's where everybody go after the club. A lot of fights, a lot of gunfire because all the neighborhoods is coming there. It be drama. But anyways, I'm with my man Bless. We drive down to the O. We get to the O. When we first get there, ain't really nobody there yet. He like, yo, this is lame as hell. Let's go outside and chill for a minute. I'm like, bet. Now, I was a little bit tipsy. I wasn't like drunk, but I was tipsy enough to be like feeling it. And you know, when you drunk, time be flying. You look up like, damn, 2 hours done passed. So when we walked outside, there was nobody there. I go across the street. I see my man Nutty getting into it with some big ass Jamaican dude, right? But now my man Nutty's on the run. There's cops everywhere. So I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta chill. You gonna go to jail. Like, just relax. Like, it's a bunch of us from my hood talking to this one Jamaican dude. He probably like 6'3", 6'4", like 280, big dude. I remember he's drunk though. He running his mouth. I'm like, yo, I got it. I'm like, yo, bro, chill, homie. We just having a good night. We enjoying ourselves. Like, just walk, just go, you know what I mean? Like, we don't want no problems. I'm trying to, de-escalate it. He's still mumbling like, bro, just go up the street, bro. Just walk that way. We chilling. We just trying to enjoy ourselves. You good, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. It's Friday night. Chill. He said something, then he was like, Botsy boy. I was like, what? Now, I only know what that word meant because I was in the military with some dude named Laurent. He was Jamaican from New York, and he told me what that word meant. If he wouldn't have never told me that, I wouldn't know what dude was saying. I would have like just speaking his native language or whatever. So he basically called me zesty. I'm like, hey, hold up, bro. I ain't on the run. You ain't getting no warnings from me, nigga. Say something else, and I swear to God, it's up. Whatever the word was for letting you know that it's about to go down, that's what I said. I'm like, I'm not playing with you. Don't ever disrespect me. Keep walking, or you going to get, you know what I'm saying? It's going to happen to you. He said something else. I looked at Nutty. Nutty looked at me. I think it was a miscommunication. I'm thinking that I'm looking at Nutty for him to give me the okay. I think Nutty was looking at me for me to give him the okay. I hit dude. Humbling like the Twin Tires. Boom, hits the car and falls. But I hit him so hard, I'm leaning in. Nutty almost hit me because he's about to swing on dude too. He pulled his punch at the last minute. Nutty would have knocked me out. Nutty was solid. You know what I'm saying? He would have knocked me clean out if he'd have made contact with me because I was open, face wide open, right? So I hit dude, he falls. I start kicking him, stomping him. I remember I had a white wife beater on, my gold necklaces. He's like white and like picnic table pattern shorts and some Timbs. I'm kicking, dude. There's blood on my boots, the bottom of my shorts. They pulled me off, dude. Like, chill, bro. The cops are gonna come. So I'm in like blackout mode. They grabbed me off. I'm talking crazy. Like, I ain't playing with you. When I turn around to look at the restaurant that we just walked out of, it's a line full of people. I'm like, yo, where did they come from? It was just nobody here. But I guess maybe more time had passed than I thought because my drunk brain that these people showed up. So after that happens, I'm walking away like, I got that 1,000-mile stare. I look crazy. I got blood on me and shit. Dude is slumped on the joint. You know what I'm saying? And he's way bigger than me. So they seeing me knock out. They like, yo, everybody like, damn, you see that? What I didn't know was my ex and her brother was across the street. So when she sees me, she's like, yo, that's my boyfriend. That's what I was telling you about. Like, go say something to him. He like, who, dude? Nah, you crazy? You didn't see what he did to big dude? I'm not. Nah, you trying to get me put in a box. I'm good. Y'all got did he hit you? Nah, he just called you the B word. That happens sometimes. Like, he didn't want no wreck. I only know that because when me and her got cool later on, she told me the story. Like, yeah, I was so mad. I'm like, yo. So I grabbed my food and left. Next day, I go to the football game. I'm walking up there. Everybody like, yo, I heard about you. Everybody talking about. I'm like, nah, I'm chilling, bro. Like, damn, man, I only been home a month. This is crazy. But I remember just knocking this big dude out, and I felt like, yo. I remember after that, it was like Dave Chappelle said it one time, like, sometimes you got to be the lion one time so you can continue to be the sheep you are. I ain't a sheep, but I don't want to have to keep proving myself. So once I did that and people was hearing about it, it made me not have to mess with nobody else because they knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? And Shorty was like, damn, probably made her mad that her brother ain't do nothing, but it probably turned her on seeing me knock son out in front of all them people. You know what I'm saying? She probably wanted to give me some more box after that. Actually, she did. I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting there for a little while after that, but then things went sour again. But yeah, knocked out homie because right in front of her brother and her, I was looking like Mayweather, Vegas, fight night. You know what I mean? But that's my story for the week. I hope you guys enjoy your Friday. It's been a blessing. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. And again, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, like the video, share, comment, tell a friend and tell a friend. There's any way that you can help contribute to growing the audience on my channel, I greatly appreciate it because I said it before, I'll say it again. Without you, there is no me. So for that, I am forever thankful. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed weekend. Stay safe. Do not drink and drive. Ladies, watch your drinks. Some people will pill Cosby you. You know what I'm saying? Stay alert, stay alive. I'll see y'all on Monday.